Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to another video review. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Voyager class Megatron. I don't know what to say about this figure. To me, this is what we could have seen in the series finale of Transformers Prime rather than what we got in the series finale. This is kind of, it's an awesome figure, but I just kind of don't understand why that this wasn't in the series finale as opposed to the form that Megatron got in the series finale. Anyways, so as you can see, his ultimate mode's of course a Cybertronian shark jet. And that's what it's actually called in the box, funny enough. He's a repaint and a retool of his original Robots in Disguise Voyager class figure, and overall he looks pretty impressive. His primary colors mostly are this dark brown color, does have some purplish pink, does have some green, does have some blue, does have some Allspark blue as it's known. And he also has this weird looking Decepticon logo. It looks like a Decepticon logo with claws. You can see the logo, half of it, and it looks angry. So I don't know what that's meant to be, and the bio doesn't really specifically tell you about it. So on the back of the box, but it's this weird looking Decepticon Predacon logo combination kind of thing. Anyways, I don't know. Anyways, excuse me guys. So, pretty much he comes with a weapon, and that's his shark tooth spear, which is on the top of his, on the top of the jet mode. Pretty much it fires swarms of energon-seeking micro-missiles that explode on impact with target. Blade is surrounded by an antimatter warp field that destroys whatever it touches, and channels dark energon remnants still inside Megatron for added destructive power. Yeah, we never saw this in the series finale, and I kind of wish we did. Anyways, I'm going to mention that in my series overview of the Prime series. Anyways, so his front is significantly different than before. It has a shark face. And taking a look at the shark face, it is friggin' scary. Yeah, this is something you don't want to see flying in the sky anytime soon. Yeah. So, taking a look at the shark tooth spear, sending Megatron off to the side here. The shark tooth spear, pretty awesome. You can push this forward and the blade will pop forward, and then to keep it in place, fold the handle like this and it becomes a spear. Or sword, or handle sword, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, overall, it's not too bad. His fusion cannon was significantly better than this. The only problem was with the Power Razor gimmick, which this figure doesn't have. And the other thing that they did, which I know some people kind of disliked, was the fact that the original figure had his head exposed. This figure has this head cover piece, which covers his head. So, peekaboo. Yeah. So, overall, it cleans up a lot of aspects what the original figure didn't, have or were supposed to have. So yeah, transformation exactly the same as before with the original Megatron figure, so I will not be going in depth into the transformation. The only difference is just folding back the head cover piece, which I'll get to later in the review. So just bear with me, guys, and we'll get right into the figure. Oh, and also these things have tabs and slots. I believe the original figure didn't have that, so yeah. Just give me a minute here on the, and then we'll get to the head cover piece thing, which I shouldn't take too long to do. So, yeah. Overall, this figure could have, been in the show, but the way things turned out in the series, it didn't happen really. So, but again, I will mention it all in my series conclusive series review of the the Prime series. So just give me a minute here while I get things sorted out here. That careful. That's settled like that. All right. So this is where, here's where the difference comes in with the transformation. So just set these off to the side momentarily. So split the halves as usual, and then what you want to do is you want to fold back this fold back the head cover piece. That will give you enough clearance to fold around this headpiece like that. And the other transformation, as you saw, the other difference is you have to rotate the shoulder pads around. So be wary of that. Do that. So the hands are sometimes a little finicky to flip out if you know that. Okay, and then for the back piece, all you do is just fold this back and then just fold it up like that. That's all you do. That's the only difference with the transformation as opposed to the original R.I.D. figure. The only thing I wish of the transformation that these fins were posable, so you can just rotate them up or fold them back. They just don't do anything, which it sucks. Anyways, so there you have Megatron in robot mode. He looks pretty cool and very weird looking in some aspects. Articulation wise is exactly the same as before, with all the moving bits here and there. All the moving bits and stuff. I wish he had a waist joint, but oh well, let's do the transformation, so there's nothing I can do about that other than just try and customize the figure from the inside out and outside in. So anyways, his head is significantly different than before. We just take a look at it. It is very, very scary looking. Like, I know it's that time of the year, guys, but wow. This figure has got to have one of the most scariest head sculpts in Transformers history. And his mouth is open. If I just I'll just put my pinky finger down his sort of yeah, so. No, don't do it, don't do it. I'll explain that later. The whole don't do it part. Not in this video. Anyways. His shark tooth spear, you can plug right onto his arm if you so desire, but it fits loosely and it kind of looks like out of place. Or you can just plug it right onto into his hand, and he will do what so chooses. To me, I just prefer to have this on his arm, because I would assume that this would be an upgraded form of his original fusion cannon. So yeah, this is I mean, if you look in the series finale, Megatron is no fusion cannon in his upgraded form. But I'll explain that in the series overview of Prime again. Anyways, overall, will I recommend getting this Megatron figure? It's kind of a mixed bag. It's a great figure. There is some problems, obviously, with the loose legs and the kibble on the back, and overall, it's impressive. Oh, and the other retool bit is that they retooled the shoulder bits, the shoulder pad pieces, and added the fins. So, yeah, overall, great figure. Not too bad. I know it's kind of weird and off in some places, but overall, it's not too bad. So, I recommend getting this if you can find it. So that is my video review of the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Voyager class Megatron. I will see you all very soon. I will be back as soon as possible in the next video. And yeah, so take care, see you soon. Have a great day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.